Hi, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm Emma, and in this practice, I'll be taking you through 30 minutes of chair yoga. Throughout the sequence, you'll be seated in a chair, and we'll be looking to open through the upper chest and shoulders, bring a bit of mobility into the spine, and some gentle opening into the hips. This is a great sequence if you find that you've been sitting a lot or you've been busy doing desk work and you need a little bit of a break for body and mind. We'll begin by finding a comfortable seat. You can let the hands rest on your legs. Allow the feet to find a good comfortable hips distance apart. And then closing your eyes if that's comfortable, otherwise just allowing the gaze to soften down. And take a moment to notice the feet connecting with the surface beneath you, with the ground beneath you. Notice your seat connecting with the chair beneath you. Perhaps bringing some awareness to whether the left and the right sitting bones feel even and balanced against that surface. Maybe you shift a little bit to find that evenness. And with your seat firmly connected with the chair, feel how the spine lifts and lengthens out of the pelvis. Notice how the collarbones can find a little more broadening from left to right. And feel how the crown of the head reaches upwards. Notice how the body feels in this moment. And begin to notice how the body breathes. Without controlling the breath, beginning to notice each breath moving into the body and out. Feeling the belly rise and fall, the rib cage expand and contract, the spine lifting and settling with each breath in and out. And you can leave your eyes closed for a little longer. Or if you'd like to open them, you can do that now. And we'll begin by bringing a little bit of movement into the neck. So starting, keeping the spine tall, lowering the chin towards the top of the chest. We're going to begin with a few half circles of the neck. So when you're ready, gently traveling that right ear across to the right shoulder, turning your face to look outwards, and allowing the chin to move back down towards the chest so that you can travel the left ear to the left shoulder. Continuing with a few of these just to bring a little bit of movement, taking your time, not forcing anything. Reminding yourself that this is an opportunity to connect with where your body's at. This is an opportunity to deeply listen to what your body needs. At any time, if anything hurts, please stop doing that pose. And as we move through the practice and I offer options, please choose options that feel good for you today. So once your ear has made it to the left shoulder the next time, allow the chin to come back to center. Lift the head. Inhale, reach tall through the spine, and as you exhale, we're going to take the right ear across to the right shoulder and allow it to pause there. This is your option 1. Option 2, take the left arm, reach it out to the side, palm faces down. That'll intensify that stretch a little. Option 3, if you feel like you'd like a little bit more guidance into that movement, you are welcome to place that right hand just lightly on top of the head. Taking a few breaths. Release the hand, release the arm, lift the head to center, take a breath in, reach tall through the crown. And breathing out, left ear down to left shoulder. Option 1. Option 2, you can take that right arm, extend it out to the side. And option 3, if you'd like a little bit more guidance into the movement, you can bring that left hand and lightly rest it on top of the head. There's a gentle drawing there, and taking a few breaths. Remembering at any time through this practice, if you find yourself in an option that feels like it's a little bit too much, like it's not quite right for your body today, give yourself permission to backtrack. And gently release the hand, release the arm, bring the head back to center, and let's come into some beautiful big circles through the shoulders. The shoulders are going to lift forward and up, and then move back and down. Take it slow. Enjoy the sensation of beginning to move. Maybe you take this opportunity to marry the breath to the movement. Thinking of maybe inhaling as you reach the shoulders forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Inhale forward and up at your own pace. Exhale back and down, enjoying that sensation of opening. We'll keep the connection with the breath, bring hands to thighs, and as you inhale, allow the spine to lift forward and up. And breathing out, tucking tail under, chin to chest, we round the spine back. Breathe in, heart lifts forward, spine reaches forward and up. Maybe the elbows reach back. And as you exhale, tail tucks, spine rounds backwards, maybe the elbows reach forward. Little seated cat-cow. Inhale, opening through the heart, through the chest, broadening into the collarbones. And breathing out, rounding the spine, seeing if you can reach it towards the back of your chair. 2 more of these. Moving at your own pace, allowing your movement to match your breath. Breathe in, reach tall, all the way up through the crown of the head, and this time, breathing out, allow the upper body to fold forward over the thighs. Now curl the spine upwards until you find that upright position with the breath in, and breathing out, allowing the body to fold forward. Again, moving with the breath, dancing with the breath. Enjoying that feeling of moving the body, moving the spine, tuning into your rhythm. And last one here. Spine comes back up to center. With the breath in, reach the arms forward and up. As you arrive, exhale, drop the shoulder blades down the back. Reach out through the fingertips. Come back to the sensation of your feet connecting with the floor beneath you. Another breath in to grow tall, and breathing out, arms open out to the side. Palms are facing up as much as you can, reaching from fingertips to fingertips. Feeling that broadening through the chest, through the shoulders, through the collarbones. As we move through today's practice, we'll have a few options for your arms. This is option 1. Come back to this anytime that it feels best for your body. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Breathing out, left hand holds onto the side of your chair, and the right arm is going to reach over in a side bend. See if you can turn your heart to look out underneath your top arm. Keep the shoulder blade of that top arm drawing down the back towards the waist. Breathing into the side body. Breathe in, reach both arms up, and this time we breathe out, we do a little twist of the spine to that left side. So you can bring that right hand to the outside of that knee, other hand holds onto the chair wherever feels comfortable. Take a breath in, grow tall, and take another breath out, using your tummy muscles to twist around to that left side. See if you can wrap that right shoulder blade onto the back. Maybe your gaze looks past that back shoulder. And breathing in, come back to center, both arms reach upwards. Breathing out, open the arms wide. Breathe in, reaching both arms up, lengthening into the spine. And as you exhale, right hand holds onto the chair, left hand reaches over in that beautiful arch. Grounding through the seat beneath you with that left sitting bone. And as that left sitting bone plants, allow that feeling of reaching out a little longer through the side body, through the fingertips. Heart lifts up. We breathe in, both arms lift up. And we breathe out, starting to guide the body towards that twist. Left hand to the right knee, other hand holds onto the chair wherever feels good. Take a breath in, grow tall through the spine. And using the tummy muscles, not the arms, to gently move the body into that twist to the right. Maybe the gaze looks past that back shoulder. And breathing in, both arms come up. Bring hands together above the head, breathing out, hands lower down. Take the feet out wide, coming into a seated goddess pose. So toes and knees are pointing outwards. And we're going to begin to move the arms. Again, inhale, reaching straight up, shoulder blades draw down. Breathing out, opening into option 1. Breathe in, reach the arms upwards. And breathing out, either moving into option 1 or coming down into option 2, cactusing the arms. Pausing here to broaden through the shoulders, to broaden through the upper chest, to broaden through the collarbones. And inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, left hand holds onto the chair, right arm reaches over. Couple of beautiful breaths here into the side body. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, lowering the hands to the top of the thighs. We're going to gently lower right shoulder towards the floor, turning the heart to look out towards that left wall. Gentle twist here. Perhaps you can use the right hand to help guide that knee open. Inhale, reaching arms up, coming back to center. Exhale, opening arms to option 1. And this can be your option the whole way through if you prefer. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, option 2, cactusing the arms. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, right hand holds onto the chair. Left arm reaches up and over. A couple of beautiful big breaths into the side body here, turning the heart to look up towards the sky. Breathe in, grow tall. And breathe out, hands to the thighs. We take that left shoulder now, lower it down towards the floor, turning the heart to look out towards that right wall. Remembering to come back to the breath. So as you arrive in any pose, any asana, noticing if you start to hold the breath, and sometimes that can be a sign that we need to back out just a little. we need to lessen the intensity just a little, or we just need to breathe a little more. Inhale, lifting to center. Taking a moment to pause. You can turn to face that left wall now. We keep the left foot in front, right foot behind, coming into a seated lunge. So take a moment to make sure that you do feel stable and supported on the seat beneath you. If you feel a bit wobbly, you can use that back hand just to hold onto the back of the chair and just use one arm throughout the sequence. Front knee is above the front heel. And with the back leg, we're going to gently push out through the back heel. So depending on the height of your chair, the length of your legs, you may need to move that foot back a little. Maybe the knee straightens a little, maybe it doesn't. Both are absolutely perfect. What you want to feel is that energetic movement out the back heel towards that wall behind you. And from here, reminding the bottom of the ribs to lower down towards the hip bones. We breathe in, reach the arms high. Breathe out, open the arms wide. Breathe in, reach the arms high, either moving to option 1 or coming into that cactus, option 2. Breathe in, reach the arms high, either coming into option 1 or 2, or moving into 3, bringing fingertips to touch and lowering them down to point between the shoulder blades. Elbows lift, shoulder blades draw down, bottom of the ribs draw down towards the hips. And we're still pushing out through that back heel, but if you need a break at any time, bending the knee a little more. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, left hand holds onto the back of the chair, coming into a little bit side reach. Inhale, reaching upwards. And as you exhale, use the tummy muscles to twist towards the back wall, arms open wide. Pause here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, lift, hands together. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Release the back leg. We come to face forward again, and we're going to give the legs a little break. Right foot stays flat on the floor. We straighten the left leg out in front of us, toes reaching back towards the shins. This is a great option 1. Option 2, we take a breath in, reach tall through the crown, and breathing out, allow your heart to draw forward. Lifting the upper body, bringing both feet back to the floor, and then turning to face towards that right side. Right leg is in front, left leg is behind. So again, begin by making sure that you're stable on your seat. If you need a bit of help from that right hand, holding onto the chair just to give you that extra bit of support. And from here, repositioning that back foot to wherever feels comfortable so that you can begin to press out through that back heel. The back toes are pointing forward, back heels reaching backwards. Maybe the knee straightens a little, maybe not so much. Feeling that energetic movement. And then coming back to that sensation through the tummy. Bottom of the ribs knit down towards the hip bones lift up towards the ribs. And we breathe in. Lifting the arms high, keeping the shoulder blades down. Breathing out, arms open wide for option 1. Breathe in, reaching the arms high, either moving back into option 1 or coming into that option 2, cactusing the arms. Inhale, reach high, either moving into option 1 or 2 or bringing fingertips to touch and lowering fingertips down to point between the shoulder blades. As you do this, elbows lift, ribs knit down, collarbones broaden, back heel is pushing outwards. Inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, right arm lowers, left arm reaches over to the side. Find your next inhale, lifting high. And exhaling, use the tummy muscles to twist the torso to look towards the back wall, arms open wide. Keep reaching upwards through the crown and pressing into the floor with the feet. Move the feet away from each other. Next breath in, arms reach high, hands come together, and breathing out, drawing the hands down through heart center, releasing the back leg. Swiveling to face forward. Left foot plants, right leg extends, toes coming back towards the shin, which will help just to activate that beautiful stretch through the back of the leg. Option 1. Option 2, breathing in, reaching tall, and feeling on the exhale, the heart drawing forward towards the wall in front of you. Keeping that chest open and broadening, keeping the breath moving. Using the inhale to lift the torso, planting both feet back on the floor. And then we're going to be coming into a seated figure 4. Option 1 is to straighten out that right leg and bring that left ankle onto the lower leg. Option 2, we bring the ankle a little higher above the knee. And from here, maybe you can begin to bend the knee into that 90-degree position. We'll pause here as the hips settle in and give the wrists a little bit of love. Taking that left arm out in front of you, turn the palm to face upwards. Using the opposite hand, we draw the fingertips down towards the floor. And we breathe. Release the fingertips, keep that arm straight in front of you, turn the palm to face downwards. Right fingers are going to connect with the back of the hand this time, but again pointing the fingertips down. Release the hand. Stay where you are with the legs, or if you like, you can invite a little bit more stretch into that hip. Taking a breath in, grow tall through the spine, and with the exhale, draw the heart forwards. Stay here. If you have a bit more room for movement, you have the option of resting the forearms on the lower leg. And if you have even more room for movement, you do have the option of bringing the fingertips to the floor. Find what works for you and find what works for your body today. Wherever you arrive, coming back to the breath. And breathing in, lift the torso, reach the arms high. Breathing out, left fingertips to chair, right arm reaches over. Breathing in, arms reach high. And breathing out, gentle twist to that left side. And breathing in to reach, hands come together, breathing out, lowering them down through heart center. And returning that left foot to the floor. So again, we begin by straightening out that left leg. Option 1, right ankle comes to rest just on the lower leg. Stay here if that feels good for you, or you can guide that ankle to above the knee. From here you can work towards placing the left foot flat on the floor, coming into that seated figure 4, whichever variation feels good for your body today. Right arm out in front of you, palm faces up. Using the left hand, we draw those fingertips down towards the floor and we breathe. Release the fingers, turn that palm to face downwards. Left hand guides the fingertips to the floor, holding onto the back of the hand this time. And again, we breathe. Releasing the hand. Option 1 for the leg, stay where you are. Option 2, reach tall, open through the chest, and then breathing out, heart reaches forward. Deepening that stretch into the right hip just a little more. You can stay here, or if you have more space to move, you can rest forearms on the shin. Maybe you can even bring fingertips to the floor beneath you. Breathing wherever feels right today. Listening to what your body needs as opposed to what the ego wants. Beautiful breath in to lift and reach. Exhale, right hand to chair, left arm reaches. Breathing in, arms reach high. And breathing out, gentle twist to the right side. One more reach up, enjoy. And breathing out, hands together down through heart center. Returning that right foot to the floor. And then finding any seat that's comfortable for you to stay in as we close today's practice. You may like to shift the hips backwards on the chair. Again, I invite you to close the eyes. You're welcome to leave them open and just allow the gaze to soften down. Feeling both feet connecting with the ground beneath you. Feeling the back of the thighs, the hips connecting to the seat beneath you. And with your hips stable, feel the spine lifting and lengthening. Each vertebra lifting out of the vertebra beneath it. Lifting to create space between those bones of the spine. Crown reaches high. Collarbones broaden from left to right, from east to west. And feel the breath. Feel the breath moving into the body and out of the body without forcing it, just noticing. Notice how the belly moves forward and back, how the rib cage expands and contracts, how the spine lifts and settles with every breath in and out. You can bring your hands together in front of the heart. And give thanks to yourself for making this time today to move, to breathe. When you're ready, allowing the eyes to slowly open, coming back to the space around you. It has been such a joy having you share this practice with me today. From my heart to yours, thank you.